All, it is reaping season part 2. Last week we talked about data collection. This week we are going to talk about how to take that data and write your reviews. So we got some great tips for you guys. You ready? Perfect. The first thing that we're going to talk about are the do's. The do's. So what should you do when you are writing your reviews? The first thing is you want to make sure that you're in third person. I have third penning there because I want you to be like, as I'm penning, think third. As I'm penning, think third. So you don't want to write in first person. I saw Jane do ... Or I saw Tom put up all of the boxes effectively every week. No, instead you want to say, Tom has effectively stacked boxes so that they are in the right position every week. So third person, not first person, when you're writing your reviews. The second thing that you want to do, you want to stay away from giving your opinions. So, no, I feel, I believe, I think. Those are opinions. Everything in your review is supposed to be from an objective standpoint. So you can instead say, based on the information that is presented, Jane has excelled and is ready to go into the next role in this organization. Something to that effect. Not, I feel Jane is ready, because it's not about your feelings. It's not about how you think. It's about what are the facts related to that individual. Okay? Next thing, you do want to use bullets. So sometimes people want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The challenge with saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is that, especially if you're talking about things that are not very nice, it can feel as if you're listing a lot of things that can set the person in a not so good place. So you want to definitely make sure that you use bullets and stay away from the numbering system. Okay? Next thing, consult. So suppose you have somebody on your team who's new to your team and you are now tasked with writing their review. Make sure that you consult with their previous leader. And I would say this is if the person has been on your team 6 months or less. You want to make sure that you talk to their previous leader so that you get some insight into some of their performance from that person as well. And then finally, give what's earned. So I've heard leaders sometimes say, nobody's going to get the top mark from me. The exceeds expectation or significantly exceeds expectations because everybody has room to improve. Well, while that may be true, what we have to understand is that the significantly exceeds, or whatever the top ranking is on your sheet, exists for a reason. So just like someone can get an A in school and that can be 90% to 100, it doesn't mean that if they get a 92, they can't get the additional 8%. It means that no, you solidly were excellent in that area. So if someone is solidly excellent in an area, give them a solidly excellent grade that depicts what they did for you that year. Don't hold back. Give them what they earned, okay? Now for our don'ts. There are 3. The first one is, this is kind of the opposite of the bullet peeps. Don't number your points. So it's real simple. Just use bullets. Don't use the numbering system. The second one is, don't skip your grammar check. So remember, this goes on an employee's permanent file. So it's a reflection on you if they go and read the review and it's full of grammatical errors. So make sure that you do a good grammar check for the employee, for your employee's review. And then finally, don't share the results broadly. This doesn't happen very often, but occasionally leaders may share something that happened or was said in an employee's review. This is between you and the employee and maybe the next level of manager, but do not share their results. It should be kept confidential. All right, so these are your do's and don'ts for writing a review. Make sure you take these and you put these in your arsenal so that you have them as you are writing. Some of the ones that I saw most frequently, of course, were the third person piece. And of course, some people skip the grammar check. So you want to make sure that you write in third person, make sure that you do not skip your grammar checks. All right. So, hey guys, again, if you haven't done it yet, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you are getting this information every week. We are sharing great tips for you. And if you want us to come and facilitate a full training class for your organization, we are here to do that for you. So please go to worldclasstraining.net. That's worldclasstraining.net and schedule time for a consultation so that we can do an intake and schedule training for your teams. All right? Have a great, great day. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. We enjoyed lunching with you, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.